This video is sponsored by Lightens, manufacturers of the original OAD pulley. Visit lightensaftermarket.com for more information.
As a technician, you can become fixated on the cogs or teeth on the belt. But the reality of it is, it's the outer layer of the belt that really matters, and it's what you need to be inspecting. With a timing belt, well, this is Kevlar, aramid, and other exotic fibers designed to keep this belt the same length during its entire lifetime, that may be over 120,000 miles. So it is important that the outside of the belt that is closest to these very exotic materials is well taken care of. On almost every timing belt setup, you have a tensioner, and that tensioner typically does not have any cogs on it. It puts force on the back of the belt with a smooth surface. So it's critical that when you replace the belt, you also address the tensioner. Because if you don't properly address the tensioner, chances are that old, worn out tensioner is going to damage this belt because it's not properly able to keep it in tension with the other cogs on the system, that may be the crankshaft or the camshaft pulleys. Besides the back of the belt, the other area to pay attention to are the edges before you start looking at the surface of the cogs. By going with the back of the belt and the side, you're also able to spot alignment issues, because alignment issues, they can affect the sides of the belt, but they can also affect the back of the belt. So the next time you're inspecting a timing belt, don't get fixated on the cogs. Make sure you're looking at the outside of the belt and also the sides of it to spot any problems that could cause issues with the new belt. And also, if it needs a new tensioner, replace the tensioner. Just ask yourself if that tensioner on the vehicle can go 120,000 miles again. You're probably going to say no. I'm Andrew Markell. Thank you very much.